Okay, before I start off my top 10 list of favorite Godzilla films, and yes, I know I've done this like 5 times in the past, but I want to go over it again because I'm watching Alexander Robinson's old Godzilla marathon or Godzilla month playlist. That's what I'm watching. I want to say something. YouTube. Why did you have the audacity to now whenever I want to stream mobile, like go on live stream mobiles, I have to go in advanced settings. What the heck? What the hell? But anyway, we are here talking about my top 10 favorite Godzilla films. Yeah, that's the Godzilla 2000 roar, but okay. Okay. Here is my top 10. Here's number 10. Godzilla Final Wars. Now you're probably wondering, why am I putting Godzilla's 50th anniversary film at the bottom of the list? Well, I feel like Godzilla's like only half in the movie. Like, it's nothing but a fucking Smash Brothers melee fight, but you get a scene where one of the commanding officers, and I'm gonna do these reviews, like story explanations in the reviews when I get time to it. Oh yeah, and I heard that Regal is gonna fucking be premiering again after 23 years. Godzilla 2000. And fuck yeah, I am going to advance order my ticket for that movie. Just as soon as I can get some time in. But I'm not going to the theaters because why go to the theaters when I can stream freaking Five Nights at Freddy's here at my house with Peacock Premium for only $6, or spend $12 to have no fucking ads play through the movie. I don't know whether to pay the $12 fee or the $6 fee for Jesus Christ, for the Peacock Premium subscription. I think I'm gonna go for 6. I mean, I know I'm gonna have ads when I watch the movie, but hell, I get to watch what I want, especially all the Harry Potter movies. Anyway, off topic here. There's a fucking frog in my room. Let's see here. How should I kill it? He's right next to the Christmas tree. Watch. Fuck! Oh, now he's in the Christmas tree. That's just dandy. Fuck. If he hops in my shoe, I'm gonna be so fucking mad. Anyway, before I started hearing that fucker, ooh, I'm gonna get it. Anyway, Godzilla Final Wars doesn't make it at the top 5 for a specific reason. One, too much freaking human screen time, and it's about exilians. Were they not part of the Invasion of the Astro Monster and Monster Zero movie? Yes. So they're reusing an alien race from the Showa era. Like, what? No. Now, if you were gonna fucking do that right, you should have added Biollante. She was a reoccurring. She is a freaking famous. I mean, she's not famous like Mothra. Not Mothra. She's not as famous as Mothra, King Ghidorah, and Mechagodzilla. But still, there's a fan base that likes Biollante. And there's a fan base that loves Godzilla vs. Biollante. And I happen to be in the fan base. Anyway, number 9. It's gonna be okay. I'm gonna probably get some hate for this. Number 9 is gonna be Godzilla, Mothra, and King Ghidorah, Giant Monsters All Out Attack, or GMK, Giant Monsters All Out Attack. The problem is, it's just not my cup of tea. I mean, sure, we get a Godzilla that actually has the hauntings that has no pupils. So that's basically like Ghost Godzilla. Enough said. This Godzilla don't give a fuck about who he hurts as long as it brings him pleasure and happiness. Kind of my Godzilla, but I like having a Godzilla with a conscience. Number 8. Godzilla versus Space Godzilla and Godzilla Fan 2023 Productions. You need to say something other than nice. Anyway, Godzilla vs. Space Godzilla makes number 8 on the list because 1. Space Godzilla is a dick. 2. The reason why he's a dick is because he imprisons Junior. He imprisons Little Godzilla. 3. There are 2 reasons why Space Godzilla was created. 1 was because of a fucking event with Mothra. And here's the thing. Godzilla vs. Mothra Battle for Earth should not count as a Godzilla film. And it will not count as a Godzilla film in my freaking Godzilla-thon. Because it's mostly it sounds more like a Mothra film to me. So if I ever decide to do a Mothra movie marathon, I will add that to the list. I will make a list and include that video. I mean, that movie. Damn. And the reasoning too. Oh yeah, Mothra carries Godzilla's cells into space. That's a bullshit reason. I don't care about the future timeline. I don't care about the alternate timeline, how the Futurians fucked up the timeline. Actually, no, they did not. They created another Godzilla, but the events, in my eyes, the events of the Showa era went along while the Godzillasaurus that was in the Bering Sea soaked up radiation, becoming a Godzilla. So probably you could see 2 Godzillas duking it out and having a fight. And there would be a draw because neither Godzilla can die. But my second reasoning for Space Godzilla's creation is more logical and family bloodlined. Because I swear, the Godzilla community seems to overlook Space Godzilla's design. Not the dorsal plates or the diamond crystals on his shoulder. It's his fucking side mouth right here. He's got the teeth of Biollante. And he's got the tusks of Biollante. If you guys do not see that when he first shows his face and when they do a zoom up on his like body, like where they show like his feet, his back and all that shit, like how you would do a villain, something is fucking wrong with you. And actually, I like versus Space Godzilla because Mickey starts realizing Godzilla is more of a force of nature. Like, yeah. Anyway, number 7. Godzilla versus Mechagodzilla 3. The reason why I say versus Mechagodzilla 3 is in the Heisei era, it's technically versus Mechagodzilla 2. Fuck no. Terror of Mechagodzilla is versus Mechagodzilla 2. Versus Mechagodzilla 2 in the Heisei era is number 3. 3. That's the main gripe I have with that series. With that. Right there. Number 6. Godzilla versus Megalon. What else can I say? The movie was made in fucking 3 weeks. In my calculations, that's a bullshit excuse, Toho. To make a movie in 3 fucking weeks. You just used shit tons of stock footage that you had left over from all other Godzilla movies. So you know what? Whenever I get my hands on Godzilla vs. Megalon on DVD, I'm gonna give it the worst rating I can give it. F triple minus. Yeah, that means it's so bad you need to be high as hell and you need to be chugging down beer. I don't promote alcohol, but I'm saying you need to smoke a truckload of weed, bring some beer, grab some high friends, and enjoy a 3-week Godzilla movie creation. That's the type of rating I would give it. Number 5. We're in the top 5 now, baby. Ooh, boy. The Return of Godzilla. Now, this movie, there is a reason why I do not like the American ending. There's a reason why I do not like the American version. 1, they treat the Soviet Russian company like assholes because they show purposefully that the Russians launched a nuke at Godzilla. And I'm always thinking in the back of my head, even in the Japanese version, when I watch it, I'm like, you guys do realize Godzilla is made of nuclear radiation. He will suck it up like a sponge. Number 4. Terror of Mechagodzilla. AKA Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla 2. What can I say? It's a fun movie to see Godzilla fight his second arch nemesis again. And basically, it's literally rebuilt by hand. Number 3. We're in the top 3 now, baby. Ooh. Okay, there are going to be some. This is where okay, before top 3, number 3. Here are some honorable mentions. Uh, hold on. Anyway, guys, uh, the honor one dishonorable mention is the Godzilla 1998 film. That's the major dishonorable mention. The other honorable mentions are Godzilla vs. Megaguirus, uh, Godzilla vs. Gigan, where in that film we see Godzilla bleed actual red blood. Blood in a Godzilla film, that's new. That was new at the time. Actually, there are 3 more dishonorable mention of movies. Son of Godzilla. That piece of shit film can rot in hell. Ibira, Horror of the Deep. And finally, Godzilla's Revenge. Because who the hell is Godzilla getting revenge on? So finally, the top 3 films. And sorry to tell y'all, this Godzilla vs. King Ghidorah is not in this. But it is one last honorable mention because it shows that King Ghidorah was the one that was mutated in 1954. So that would start King Ghidorah its own timeline continuity. You guys gotta. I don't know. Anyway, number 3, Godzilla against Mechagodzilla. Yes, Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla 4. The reason why I originally had Ghidorah the Three-Headed Monster, King Kong vs. Godzilla 1962 and 63 in my mind, and Godzilla. So this is 3.5. The reason why I like the plot with Godzilla and Kiru or Mechagodzilla 4 is because they're using the bones of the original Godzilla. But I thought in Gojira the bones were decimated, like bursted in atoms, because the oxygen destroys everything in its path. So yeah, how's that continuity gonna happen? Anyway, number 2, Godzilla 2000. Now y'all are probably wondering, why are you not sticking to what you originally had in your head? Well, it's because I'm learning from Godzilla Month and learning how these films work. In my mind, they're alright. Except Son of God, where Manila is in it. So yeah, this ended up being longer than I thought. The reason why I like Godzilla 2000 is because it's gonna be in theaters this year. And I do plan to fucking go see it in theaters. I will even have an Uber take me. I will. So yeah, looking forward to seeing Godzilla 2000 in theaters after. That is the second time I've had to mute the stream. Anyway, the reason why, besides the re-release of Godzilla 2000 in theaters, I just nobody here wants to hear me blast my TV at full volume over a Godzilla movie. So I thought it'd be appropriate to wait to see if any Godzilla films would be coming to Rico. And you know what? Sure enough, one is. It was the second Americanized Godzilla film, Godzilla 2K, aka 2000. So yeah, looking forward to this in November. And yes, I will be turning 30 this year. And my absolute, oh yeah, number two. Ooh, which one to choose? Which one to choose? Because they're both. One is one I've seen too much as a kid, and one I've seen in its native language. Shoot. Okay. Where's it? Okay. No. No. Fuck. Heads is Godzilla vs. Biollante. Tails is Gojira. Gojira is number two. I just love my life. So we all know what number one is. Okay, so Gojira is technically everybody's favorite, where you have to see that one to know everything about Godzilla. Actually, you start from that and you start every film like how Alexander Robinson's doing. Watch every Godzilla video in 28 days, in over 30 days. But the problem is ordering every Godzilla movie and then waiting for them to be delivered to your place. How much do you think that's going to cost you? Some major money, because I've looked at the Blu-ray version of Godzilla vs. Biollante. It costing nearly $100 for one movie. But anyway, Gojira is by far everybody's favorite, and where actually the only one, Alex the Hunted is the one that says, oh, Gojira, aka Godzilla 1954, makes the number two on his list. Like, wow. So you put the OG Godzilla film at the second part of your list, which is what I'm doing. I mean, like, in Japanese version, it is so dark. There's a lady cuddling her children saying, we'll be with your father soon. I'm like, what the fuck? Before I saw that movie, I was so like, the 1956 version was boring as shit. It doesn't have that atmospheric dark tone that it was originally created for. Number one, Godzilla vs. Biollante. Now, before Blockbuster went out of business, I could have said to my mother, let me keep Godzilla vs. Biollante on VHS, because I know to God they are not going to give it back. Sure enough, the next day when I want to go rent it, they are gone. all the Godzilla movies are gone, especially versus Biollante versus King Ghidorah. What the fuck? That was a big what the fuck day in my life, knowing that I gave up the only VHS copy of a Godzilla vs. Biollante movie that I had in my possession. But it was a rental possession. I did not expect Blockbuster to run out of business because of Netflix. And Netflix, if you're hearing this, put Godzilla vs. Biollante on your stupid streaming service. It's fucking insane. You have that stupid anime Godzilla trilogy that nobody fucking likes, which is Planet of Monsters, Planet Eater, and Mechagodzilla City. Like, fucking hell. I've never seen those, and those are damn downright terrible Godzilla films. They are terrible Godzilla anime. I have an anime version of Godzilla that is in my fucking suitcase, and it is more better than those 3 2-hour long videos put together. It's way better, and it's got over 50 hours. So yeah, Godzilla vs. Biollante. The reason why I say this is the best is because it introduces, and here's the thing, guys, this is true. And from the film, even though Shirogami says they are not brother and sister, let's rewind a second. Erica, Rose, and Godzilla cells. Biollante. Boom. Biolante's female. And they are brother and sister. They've never seen each other. The only way Biollante knows about Godzilla is because of the cells she carries within him, which correlate into Godzilla versus Space Godzilla and Space Godzilla's genetic makeup. Biollante's genetic makeup has Godzilla cells. Space Godzilla's genetics makeup is based on Godzilla cells. Boom. So, Biollante has 2 brothers, Space Godzilla and fucking Godzilla. Just plain Godzilla and Space Godzilla. So, I can kind of see a family tree here. Godzilla, Biollante, and Space Godzilla all related, even though Space Godzilla is dead, and he's a demonic version of Godzilla. In my eyes, Space Godzilla is the kaiju where it's like the Heisei version of the evil Godzilla from Gojira. Anyway, guys, I just wanted to get that off my chest. This was my top 10 Godzilla films. Bye.